Time Demo Enterprise, hosted by Fusion.io. And I'm sitting with Yusuf and Arif. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And we are having a fascinating conversation about technology and innovation and how if you think big, you can really improve quality of life for a lot of people. Now you guys are working on a product called Genie for Me. Yusuf, why don't you tell me a little bit about what it does?
I'm the founder of Intuition Intelligence, and we have come up with a product called Genie for Me. Our idea is that we want to have every people who use a mobile phone to have their own genie. So anything is their wish and intent comes true, and it happens.
Okay, it sounds a little bit like Siri when you talk about personal assistant living in your phone.
Yeah.
Does it work anything like that?
Yeah. So the thing is that we think Siri is a personal assistant. To a personal assistant, you tell what you want, your intent, and it will help you to complete the transaction. In the case of personal executive assistant, it's very much you can draw the real world. In a personal executive assistant, if you say like, hey, I'm going to Shanghai, she knows which airline, what hotel, everything. You give just the hint of the idea of what you want. She fills in the rest and
so
gets the
that's
thing.
even beyond what a person could do. This would be like somebody who knows your every desire.
Yeah.
How does this magical application learn your every desire? I'm assuming this goes beyond natural language processing.
Yes, that's correct. If you look at your phone every day, we are making zillions of clicks and transactions, and we are expressing our intent, and we have a lot of metadata that is there. And with this metadata, we do a deep learning, and we understand the user deep and intimately. And with that understanding, anytime they state their intent, we give them an extremely relevant result. Especially in a phone, you cannot present 50 results. You have to present one.
Right.
That's exactly the one they want.
Now, as far as data mining goes, I know Arif, that's your area of expertise.
Yeah, exactly. So what I have done is we are taking the data and doing deep data mining. So we know the intent. So the objective is to proactively bring relevant information to you. In Siri, you don't want to keep on stating the information over and over again. So we are getting the information proactively. And we can embed this for everything, all the way from calendars to content, what content you want to watch, to services, to coupons, everything you can think of.
And so the app, because you're mining data from each user, it gets smarter and smarter, but in a different way for each user. So my app would perform slightly differently than yours, for example. Okay, cool. Now we were talking a little bit earlier about how it's all good and fine and really cool to have a very intelligent assistant on a smartphone, but there's a world of phones that are not smartphones, and I think the people who have those phones are some of the people who need technology the most. People in developing areas, people who maybe don't have the resources to shell out $300 for a phone. How do you think this application could help those people? How could it improve their quality of life?
Actually, that's one of our biggest advantage. We have come up with a very efficient learning engine, and the footprint of this engine is very tiny, so we can put it even on a feature phone. But we also realized that there is another challenge there. People are going to have multiple devices. They're going to use a mobile phone, tablets, computers, and all of those things. But with the data and the cloud technology, we think any phone that can be connected to a cloud, we can have all the processing done there, and we can feed back the results.
Here's an example which I want to add, how to enable people. For example, in a country like India, people use the phones, but a lot of people are not capable of using SMS message. With our technology, it can put together an SMS message that's relevant for you without you doing the work.
That is so cool to me.
Exactly, so it's an enabler.
It is.
Even for a simple person, it enables you. It enables your transaction. For example, if somebody can want to do a mobile transaction, financial transaction, he's not very clever, he can just say what, I want to get money. So it does the groundwork for you. With one click, you can monetize it.
Well,
that is the idea.
Other thing, what we realize is that we have a lot of friends with the common names, a lot of things with a commonality. But only the person knows at any given time. A lot of time we say like call Mike or call John.
Right.
These are common names, and you have many Mikes and John with the different last names. It's a little bit uncomfortable for user to go and say like call John Doe or Mike Doe. Instead, you say, John, the phone, if it has a deep understanding like a personal executive assistant, it knows the John who happens to be your colleague, or the John who is your brother-in-law, or the John the mechanic. And it also knows that which number to reach. Is a office number, a home number, or mother-in-law's
Really?
number?
It's that intelligent?
Yes.
Well, that's fascinating. I certainly can't wait to see you guys roll it out for all kinds of phones around the world. And thank you so much for coming and sharing your grand scope and vision with
Thank you.
us today. Thank you guys for watching, and we will talk to you more soon.
Thank you very much.